Welcome my boys and girls. I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. It is that time of the month when we do a PvP tier list and talk about how each class is performing right now inside of a battleground. But before we go any further, this is very important. Just a disclaimer here. This video will be my personal opinion. I play as a wizard who has about 5120 resonance for PvP. I play a support wizard, and this is how my secondary attributes look. So my experience compared to yours is already going to be very different. I don't think there are all that many players out there who have the amount of resonance that I have or the secondary attributes I have. So my opinion might be already different than you because my gaming experience for the PvP is going to be different. Another thing, right now, my win rate is 64%, again playing a support wizard, and this tier list is going to be based on legend and Wales lobbies to be exact. I will be basing this tier list on Wales lobby. And now that is out of the way, let's start with the tier list. I'm gonna try and do this a bit quicker, but still have the disclaimer on the left side. Apollyon opinion, my reso, my secondary stats, my win rate based on 3000 plus points with lobbies. And let's get this started. You know what? We're gonna start with a Blood Knight. Right now, it is one of the hottest classes out there, and it can be extremely hard to hit a Blood Knight, especially if you are fighting in away lobbies, which is where this tier list is actually based on. Like I said, away lobbies, and so the Blood Knight is going to be extremely hard to kill. They can just keep on getting that armor back and forth, and just when you think they're gonna go down, they get that armor back, and it can be extremely hard to take down. So it is gonna be meta. Play this while it lasts. We know that every single class who were here on the top, they eventually came down, and then a different class took the top spot, and then it is just rinse and repeat. It always happens. So if you're looking for some top classes, a Blood Knight is gonna be up there right now. Very tanky at the moment. Next we have the Tempest. Tempest numbers has gone down, and I still don't think it is like a rest in peace. A lot of people have been telling me that Tempest is dead. It is just really bad. I don't think that is the case. Everyone who I think were playing Tempest, they enjoy playing a class which was on the top, and they just switch from one top class to another top class. I think that is what happened to the Tempest. And in future, let's say if the Blood Knight goes here and Tempest goes back here, they're just gonna switch it back. So that is what happened to Tempest, at least in my opinion. So this is where I'm gonna put the Tempest right now. The class is okay-ish, need high skill cap. You cannot just spam the buttons and expect the result in PvP, even the way lobbies. You need to be aware of your skill cooldown, movement, and when to go in, when to attack, and when to get out. You can still do a lot of burst damage, and so hit and run is going to be the way for a Tempest at the moment. High skill cap. And next it is gonna be the Monk. I'm gonna put next to the Tempest. I don't think it is better than Tempest or worse than Tempest, and so it could be actually better. In 1v1, it's just impossible to kill a Monk. They will just keep dashing here and there, stay invincible, no CC is gonna affect them. So in 1v1, I don't think there is any other class other than Demon Hunter, or maybe the Druid, which will able to fight off Monk, maybe the Undying Rage. But for most classes, a Monk in 1v1 is extremely good. So I might actually put this in here. really high skill cap, but before someone says that monk is really crap, this is where I am gonna put it. And this is depending on the real lobbies. This is what I see. Next, we have the wizard. Wizard is still really strong, guys. Anyone who says wizard is dead, maybe my experience was different compared to yours because my secondary attributes are pretty high. I play a support wizard, but I end up reaching legend pretty easily, actually. And I would say wizard is still on the top right now, a really solid option, and so that is where the wizard goes. I've been playing a wizard since day one, so that is what I feel like, at least in the northeast North American server. That is where I would put the wizard. Next, it is gonna be Demon Hunter. Absolutely beast at the moment. Nothing can stop Demon Hunter from dashing and sending you to afterlife. The burst damage on this class is also really good, so enjoy the Demon Hunter while it stays on the top. This is how I am gonna put it. I don't think I need to say more. If your secondary attributes are crappy, then yeah, it could be like rest in peace. But in the Wales lobby, if you've been playing there, you know a Whale Demon Hunter can basically go like 30 kills and dies once or twice. That is the result, and it could be the same for the Blood Knight. Next, it is gonna be the Barbarian. I don't think Barbarian is all that bad. I know that a lot of you guys been saying it's a punching bag, it's really bad, but I don't think in a real lobbies it can be actually decent. And I am seeing a new build right now for a Barbarian. Not sure how good that is going to be in the future, but you can jump basically with the Barbarian, get a lot of shield. The mobility isn't there, the mobility isn't that high, but it can be really tanky. So this is where I would be putting the Barbarian right there, a bit lower compared to a wizard, because a wizard can have a lot of mobility and can dash forward and have some different builds like support or attack build. But for a Barbarian, you basically gonna be tanking, and attacking isn't gonna be all that great. Next, it is gonna be the Druid. Druid again is gonna go on the top. Either you can play the wolf build or the bear builds. It doesn't matter. It is staying on the top. Really tanky at the moment, and if played correctly, can buff the other classes as well, and can deal a decent amount of damage. And moving forward, it is going to be Necromancer. Necromancer topic is extremely hot at the moment. I know that a lot of Necromancers out there, but I still believe that Necromancers are extremely annoying to play versus. But when it comes to threat level, I don't think the Necromancer has the same threat level as the Blood Knight, Demon Hunter, and Druid. The reason for that is these classes can be super fast. Like Demon Hunter threat level is extremely high. At the speed Demon Hunter move, it can catch you instantly even if you try and get away. And the Druid can do the same thing if it is dashing properly. The Blood Knight is a bit slower, so the threat level is going to be a bit lower compared to those two classes. You can actually get away from a Blood Knight, and it is much easier to get away from the Necromancer. But if there is a really good solid Whale Necromancer, then you know even if you get away, you're going to die from a dot. And so we're going to put the Necromancer on the top as well. I truly believe these are the only 4 classes right now who deserve to be on the top. Every other class is either like challenging these or just doing pretty decent on their own. And at the end, it is going to be Crusader. Crusader, I believe so, is going to be somewhere here around the same level of the Barbarian. At least the reason for that is the threat level of a Crusader is not that high because of their movement speed. They can just come and catch you. All they can do is support and do the objective. And if there is anyone out there, a Crusader with few of like Demon Hunter, Blood Knight, then yeah, the Crusader is going to be extremely good. But if a Crusader doesn't have Blood Knight or the Druid or the Demon Hunter, then the Crusader itself isn't going to be that great. So this is how the tier list, at least in my opinion, looks in my personal experience, my gaming experience right now. Let me know in the comment section down below. How would you guys change few things here? And I see you all in the next one. You guys take care of yourself, and I catch you all in the next one later.